What's good, everybody? Welcome to the show. We got a lot to talk about and unpack. I'm going to break down the show on HBO that I really enjoy called Succession. Season 3, Episode 1 premiered tonight. It's different than all the stuff that we usually talk about. I do try to mix it up. And also, I like to introduce people to new shows. This show is a hit show. It's just probably not in the genre that a lot of people have picked up on. But Succession is an excellent show, excellent cast, excellent settings and scenery, backdrop. It's all the mental power moves, mental boardroom struggles in the upper echelon of the elite. If you like business, if you like people making a lot of money, and different things going on with how all of this stuff works. It's definitely a good show to check out. And they got a lot of problems too, even though they got a lot of money. Like Big said, more money, more problems. Oh, they definitely got more money, more problems. And I'm gonna go ahead and do a quick review for that show. I definitely hope that more of you guys go to HBO and HBO Max, catch up on it. It's a quick catch up. It's only about to start. Season 3, Episode 1 started today. So it's not that hard to catch up on it. I actually played a couple episodes today in Discord. Not many people showed up to watch it, unfortunately, but we had a good time. Shout out to Miss Karen, the godmother of the channel, for coming through. I appreciate you for coming through. And having a good time watching Succession. And then, of course, I'm going to break down B.M.F. Episode 4, talk about some of the highlights of what happened with that episode, and cover a couple things that I didn't cover on the first reaction, because now I had a time to let it marinate for a minute and then to check it out again. And so it's a couple things that I'm going to break down, and I got a special guest coming to break it down with me. And so I definitely want you all to stay tuned for that and, check it out. So first, before we get started, let me give a couple shout outs to those that's here waiting and ready. Miss Karen was in the building first. I appreciate you, Miss Karen, the godmother, coming through. I appreciate you as well. Hey, Ricks, what's good, Ricks? I appreciate you as well. Rashonda, my sis, what's good, girl? How you doing, girl? Encouraging Warrior, what's up, Encouraging Warrior? I appreciate you coming through. Always the Godfather on the channel. I appreciate you for helping to keep this operation running. And we definitely had a good time watching Halloween last Friday. And you also came through when we was watching the fight with Tyson Fury. And, we saw Deontay Wilder get his head bust. So, we've been having a good time as well in Discord and the membership. Sylvia Davis, how you doing, Miss Davis? Appreciate you coming through. My boy, Ill Woods, what's good, brother? You say, what's up? Did I catch the versus battle with KRS and Big Daddy Kane? No, I didn't, but that's a good one. Too bad the versus is not a freestyle battle, because I would have liked to see what KRS would have did. I hate to say it, but I got KRS in that battle right there. He might, eat Big Daddy alive over here. He might be leaving on a cane or two or a walker. But, as far as, the catalog, we'll see how it go. D. Renee, you ready? I'm glad you here, sis. I'm glad y'all ready. My sis right here. Gina, what's up, Gina? How you doing? Thanks for coming out. You definitely got to give Succession a try. I'm telling y'all, by the 3rd and 4th episode, you be hooked. It's a really good show. No, they're not selling crack, and no, they're not shooting people on the corner and all of that. But, Larry says a lot of people only watch that type of stuff, and I disagree. I think people do expand and watching, a lot of different things. So, maybe everybody doesn't know about the show, but I think that once people watch it, give it a chance, they'll enjoy it. It's a lot of excellent dialogue, and some of the things that they do and don't do and try to get away with is very entertaining. I don't know about a way to see HBO for free. If you join the Discord, the membership, you could watch some of the stuff when I'm watching it, but it's not the same as watching HBO for free. I don't know about all that. What's up, Kelly Lee? My girl Kelly come through, man. What's up, Kelly? How you doing? Definitely have a good time chopping it up with you as well. You ain't trying to watch no Halloween, but it's all good. We all got stuff we want to watch and don't want to watch. So, ain't nothing wrong with that. Always, you say you watched the first 2 seasons of Succession. Excellent show depicting the greedy actions of a rich family. Exactly. It's definitely doing that. And it is a good change. You all should check it out. And we gonna go ahead and I'm gonna do a quick recap of that latest episode. You say truthfully, you waiting for Mandalorian and Kenobi. I hope you review them, please. I'm gonna go ahead and watch them because I also like the Star Wars universe, and so I'm definitely gonna try to get at a quick review and check that on out as well, because a lot of people don't like Star Wars. Maybe they only watch the Marvel universe, or they consider maybe Star Wars a little older. But Star Wars, that was my stuff right there. Ain't nothing happened to Larry. He just choose not to watch these types of shows like B.M.F anymore. He say it's gotten to him or whatever. He don't want to review them and support that type of stuff. So, what can you say? That's his choice. But people still gonna watch it. Just because you watch that doesn't mean that's all you know or that's all you watch. Give Succession a quick little recap. Let me go ahead and show you guys what it's about, and then we'll get on the B.M.F. I ain't gonna hold everybody too long on Succession because I know a lot of people ain't familiar. As you see right there in the middle, that's the Pops. So think of like Fox News. So he owns pretty much a version of Fox News in this, world. And it's basically like the Rupert Murdoch family. The Murdoch family is an older man like that owns Fox News, has a younger wife, but she's not that young. But then, he got the kids, and that's who these young men on the side, on the first 2 guys on the side is his kids. And then the first 2 are actually on both his left and right are his children. And they try to vie for power within the business. They all have their inheritance tied into stocks. The black hair guy on his, I guess it would be his left, or if we're looking at the screen, his right. But the guy with, the first guy on his shoulder has drug issues. He's been fighting for power in the company. The way the show first started off as season 1, the father has a, unexpected illness. And so he gets a chance to run the company, do things his way. As the father recovers, which all this doesn't take too long, he doesn't want to give up power. And then that struggle, begins. A couple things happen, whereas, as you watch the show, the father wants to, control more and more, and they got to deal with hostile takeovers and all kind of different things going on. And I mean, it's really interesting to watch the family struggle, the family dynamic, but at the same time, it's a business family. So we have been watching things where it's a family dynamic, but it's a street hustle in the street business. This is a family dynamic in the corporate world. We're working with billions of dollars, owning the theme parks. They own cruise line. They own, like Fox News and other things. And it's just interesting to see how that all plays and how they want power, and they got drug problems, and one of them is unfaithful to their spouse even on the wedding night. has been flirting around and cheating on the spouse and different things. And I mean, they're a mess. It's really good. And so this first episode kicks off basically where the last season left off. And it shows that um, the son, he's been basically left hung out to dry by the dad, to take blame for a situation that he didn't really have any control over. And so it's almost to the point where if it goes wrong all the way, he could go to jail. And so the way that the last season left off, he made it seem like he may be, down with it. Didn't necessarily do what it was supposed to be done. Try not to spoil it because I want everybody to watch. So he ended up, trying to deal with the fallout, the blowback. That's the sister showing the brother, the youngest brother, pretty much that the middle brother is, he on one. And he's on the news and everything. And it's not making the company look good. It's not making the father look good. And so it's a big mess. But at the same time, the father, he knows that he was wrong for what he was going to do with the son. But at the same time, he's so stubborn. He ain't trying to have it. They were out of town, out of the country. The locations that they're at is just beautiful. The yacht, the mega yacht that they were on, they're on private planes. This is a chartered bus. This is the Pops, played by Brian Cox. He was in X-Men as General Stryker in the second X-Men. He does an excellent job in this show. And he just, I don't want to spoil it too much, and I ain't gonna go on too much longer about the show because I know a lot of people haven't seen it. So I'm just gonna give a quick recap and another minute or two. But definitely you should check it out. And the way he wields power within the family, they had to go before Congress about some things. The daughter and her husband, their dynamic is on the rocks right now. And this episode was basically about the son, Kendall Roy. That's the second in command, the dark haired one on the shoulder right here. And he's trying to get lawyers and different things to get everything set up so that he can go to war with the father. We see that one of the lawyers that he had retained was none other than Sanaa Lathan, and she was looking real good in a little suit, business style and everything. And so, it's just a different change of pace for seeing her that way. And I think that this is a good show. A lot of people may not be familiar with it, but I think that you all will enjoy it, and definitely should give it a look. So I definitely recommend it. I would give this show a 9. I know I give a lot of other things maybe an 8, but I would give this a 9. It's definitely got all of the key components. Great acting, great locations, great storyline. It's very entertaining. I mean, it's really hardly anything that is missing. Here's a picture of Sanaa Lathan as a lawyer. She's, G'd up, looking like, one of the best lawyers right there. Miss Karen watched Succession with me earlier today. And she said she really enjoyed it. And, it's tripped out some of the stuff they go through and what they do and don't do. And it's better than a lot of people may realize. So I would give it a 9. I highly recommend the show. It's a change of pace. So check it out. Definitely I might watch some more of it in Discord. So that's one of the advantages of being part of this membership, is that you get a chance to check out other things and get exposed to some stuff that maybe you wouldn't know about. We talk about a lot of different shows and topics as well. So, go ahead, click the link below and, join the membership, because we do have a lot of fun and talk about a lot of stuff and have a lot of good times. So that's all I'm gonna go and cover for Secession. And now it's time for B.M.F. And I'm gonna go ahead and review B.M.F. and break it on down and tell you all a little bit more about B.M.F. and a couple more of the things that I wasn't able to cover yesterday. So I got a special guest, like I was saying, joining me. She's one of the members from the membership, and she also has a YouTube channel. I want you guys to check out her channel and make sure you subscribe and support her. I got Pretty Girl Loves Trap content. What's up, Pretty Girl? How you doing?
Hi, everyone. How are you guys doing? Hi, Jay.
Hey, how you doing? Glad to have you.
Thank you. I appreciate you letting me on. I've been watching you for a while, and you provided hours and hours of entertainment for me, so I appreciate you.
No problem. I'm glad you enjoy it. And also thank you for being a member. And that's how I got to, know you and see some of your stuff. So definitely want to support you. And I'm glad to have you on. And I just put the link in the description box. In the chat box right here. So go ahead and subscribe and check my girl out over here. She definitely is trying to do her thing. She up and coming YouTuber. So go ahead and subscribe. All right. So first off, since this your first time on here, what are your thoughts to B.M.F. and overall these first 4 episodes? What do you think about it, and what would you rate it?
I enjoy it. My name is Pretty Girl Love Trap content, so I love everything regarding drugs and guns and murder. Unfortunately, I know that's crazy.
Hey, it's entertainment. We know you ain't out there doing it, so
No. I grew up in Harlem. I'm an 80s baby, so I grew up and was born in the crack era, so I definitely can relate to a lot of what we see, and of course, Power and B.M.F. But I love B.M.F. I don't know the ins and outs of their story, but of course I've seen a few documentaries here and there. Of course, we know Big Meech has been a part of numerous songs, so his name is definitely out there. But I like the show. I like the pacing. I love that it shines a light on another city. We tend to see a lot of shows in New York and LA, and I love New York. I'm from New York originally, so I love seeing that, but I love learning about another city and just what's going on. It is based on a true story, so that makes it more authentic. But I give it an 8 overall.
Okay. All right. That's about what I would give it as well. And I'm with you. It is good to see another city and how they do things. Although in this type of game, it's a lot of similarities. The dope game is the dope game, but it's a little twist, a little spin on different things here or there as well. And I grew up in the 80s as well, as everybody know, from Chicago. So, the Midwest is good. I always see the Midwest on the screen because, like you say, it's always New York or LA. And, that's cool. But at the same time, it's always good to see somewhere else, and how they did it a little differently. So, and you rarely get to see Detroit on TV at all. So this is the last time I remember was what, RoboCop or something.
The only thing I've seen was 8 Mile. That's the only thing I can think of.
Right. 8 Mile and RoboCop. That's all they did in Detroit that I can think of. I know some people here from Detroit probably remember what it is, some other ones, but that's the only ones I could think of. So it's definitely good to see. You got some of your New York sisterhood up in here shouting you out. Don't Trip said, New York, stand up. And my girl Gina, she say, I knew you was a New York girl. Gina is from where? Gina, you from Harlem too, or Brooklyn? But Gina is from New York, I know definitely. So she always in the Discord, and she's real cool as well. So I definitely appreciate you coming through. And Kelly Lee, I know, is from New York as well. So New York girls be coming through. So Detroit, that's right. They did stop in Detroit for a hot second in Beverly Hills Cop.
And I was going to mention Martin as well. It was based in New York, of course. It was filmed probably in LA.
Yeah. Martin was supposed to be in Detroit. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. If I did, I forgot. All right. Everybody, make sure y'all hit that like. When we get to 50 likes, I'm going to play a video. And then when we get to 100 likes, I'm going to do a $20 Cash App giveaway. So make sure you all hit those likes. Make sure you subscribe to my girl. And I put the link in the description. I keep saying description. I'm going to put it in the description box also. But I put it in the comments box. I just didn't get a chance to put it in the description box yet. But here's the link for her as well. Check her out. Support her channel, her work. She's trying to, do her thing. And we're going to be a family up in here. As long as we communicate, work together, we can all build together. Okay? So I definitely believe in that. So, moving on with the show. Eric Iverson said, as far as TV, Martin was shot in Detroit. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, you put me on. If I say, if I did, I forgot. I'm getting old up in here. All right. So this last episode, we almost finished. We halfway through B.M.F right now. It's moving fast. So let me get your perspective. This is one point that I didn't cover last night, is that Meech and Terry had to meet up with a new connect. And when they were meeting up with this new connect, they thought that her name was Big L. They thought it was a dude. She didn't show up. But in reality, she was peeping game, trying to see what they was about as like an interview without them realizing it. And she ended up seeing that Meech wasn't, that he was too flashy and maybe could end up getting them in trouble, or, could be a problem. And she ended up saying that she wanted to deal with Terry. What's your thoughts on this?
Yeah, I think she is definitely a very interesting character. I call her Mystery Woman. I'm uploading my review right now. But yeah, I found it interesting. I mean, this is towards the end of the episode when she told Terry that she only wanted to deal with him versus him and Meech. And I'm like, they're partners. So how could you avoid dealing with Meech if, I'm saying, you're dealing with Terry? That's the part that, kind of baffled me. But I think she will definitely be an interesting character. When a woman is a boss, she had to do a lot to get there. And she has a lot of manpower behind her. So she is definitely not one to be messed with, because at the end of the day, women, we're cutthroat and we are, great decision makers. So I don't necessarily agree with her psyche in terms of course, not wanting to deal with Meech. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's definitely going to change the dynamic between Meech and T, because now T has an upper hand and he's going to be able to have more say-so in their partnership.
Yeah, definitely. I agree with that, because he's used to being in second place, listening to Meech and making Meech make all the moves. And now she want to deal with him. That's definitely going to change that dynamic, because Meech ain't going to be able to do anything without Terry now. So I think it's going to probably at first at least cause a rift between the brothers. And we'll see how it works out in the end. I mean, of course, we know that they probably will iron it out, but it's going to be rough. It's going to be some wrinkles at first, So I'm definitely interested to see how that's going to play out. Now, what do you think about, since we're talking about the ladies right now, let me get your perspective on Kato. What do you think about Kato? And do they trust her now? Are they still shady and thinking that maybe she ain't the one? What's up with her and Larry? I mean, his name is Lamar. I called him Larry. What's up with her and Larry? What's your thoughts on Kato? She almost was on the wrong end of the barrel. It was close.
I'm so disappointed. I'm so disappointed. I was rooting for her. I'm like, Tyra Banks, we were rooting for you. Like the women to get the reference. But yeah, man, I was disappointed. But she is stuck in a rock and a hard place. I don't know. She's giving me, she was reminding me of Scrappy from Power Book.
Yeah.
Three, because she's caught in the middle, and I don't know how she's going to be able to come out this clean. I mean, I keep calling him Omar. I'm sorry, Lamar.
It's close.
Yeah, I don't know why he's giving me Omar vibes, but
more like Lomar.
Times two.
Right.
He may be a little scarier. I don't know, but yeah, Kato, she really disappointed me. But I really feel like in this episode, a lot of people were acting out of character, and Kato was one of them. When she went over to be Mickey's and just threw herself out of course. We know why she did that. She needed another ally, and that was a way to do it. But I don't think B Mickey would be smart enough to reflect on, after they get done doing what they're doing. If he were to reflect, like, this is a little weird. But I just think he would probably think it's just his swag or what have you. That,
exactly.
He won't. I don't think he would be smart enough to understand, what she's doing. But
right.
I don't.
Because she was scared. She did it after the fact. If she really wanted him, she would have went there in the first place.
Exactly.
I was trying to explain that a little bit in Discord that she's using him. I actually thought she was gonna probably kill him to say and cover her tracks, but she covered her tracks good enough by shooting back.
Yeah, and my prediction was partially true. I did say last week that she may be paying off her debt, or she knew, well, she had a family member that either ran with or was in prison or what have you with Lamar. So it does seem like her father has a relationship or had a relationship with him. So yeah, we're gonna see. I think I want to discover her storyline a little more. Because it's always interesting seeing a woman in the drug game and how they got there. So I'm definitely going to ride this ride, whether she aggravates me or not.
Right. It's unfortunate they made her the snake right now. I'm wondering what's gonna happen because I know eventually they're gonna find out. But it's gonna be unfortunate that she probably gonna lose her life. I think the only way she makes it without dying is if Lamar dies first. Because if he lives, then the chances of him telling or slipping up and she gets caught with him or something goes up the longer he lives. So we'll see what happens with that. But I don't want her to die, but I want her to stop the snitching and I want her to be punished, if that make any sense. I'd hate to see a young lady get killed like that in the game, but at the same time, you in the game and those are the rules. So I mean, the rules are the rules. I ain't gonna let it slide, you know what I mean? Because you're a lady. So I hope she, realize it before it's too late. Now let me ask you this. What's your perspective on what's her name right here? I don't know, man. What's this girl name again? Cash Doll.
Oh, Monique, aka Cash Doll.
There you go. Monique, aka Cash Doll. What's up with her and Lamar? Does she really like him? Was it really only a chain that all it took was her to open up the candy store? I mean, what's up? Is it the bedtime stories? What is going through her head? What are your thoughts on what she's thinking?
She is another disappointment. Like I'm gonna need the women to hold it down a little more. T's girlfriend is the only one that's holding down the fort at this point.
Yes, she's real. She is real.
But with Monique, I think she's an opportunist in a sense, because it's not like Meech wasn't, taking care of her financially. He mentioned that he was giving her money for her kids. So,
right.
That was an issue. But I think she may see Lamar. He's a little more older. So, Meech is still kind of young. I'm not sure how old she is, but she seems like she may be a little older than Meech.
Right.
So Lamar he's familiar, and they probably have a lot have a lot more history. So I don't know. And the fact that he does have a relationship with her daughter, I think that kind of tips it over the edge on Lamar's end at this point. But yeah, this I don't know. I don't feel like it's over between her and Meech though. So we're going to see.
Okay. That's funny you say that because I kind of think it is. But because if he's still around, I don't see the opportunity for that. But you know, that's an interesting take. She did put Meech out and tell him he had to leave or she was gonna call the police, which I thought, damn, that's a big, you know, 180 on him. You know what I mean? From in the beginning, he in the bed with you to now you about to call the police, and the only difference is this dude wrote a little poem or whatever and got up in there. So that's gonna be interesting. Plus, it looked like in what episode 2 or 3, he might have was about to maybe go off on her where she was in the yard and she pulled up on him.
Yeah, you can't hide crazy. So he's playing Rico Suave now, but
right.
Yeah, he's gonna be, you know, that Michael Myers is still internally. So
definitely.
See, you know, he may snap. But I did catch an interview with Cash Doll. She kind of gave away something that's going to happen. I don't think she meant to. But yeah, they're definitely honing in on the relationship between Lamar and the daughter for a reason.
Oh, okay. My girl Trinae Huff on Facebook. Thanks for watching on Facebook. And also don't forget to hit the likes on Facebook, everybody. And also I got some people on Twitch and then on Twitter watching right now. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like for me. I appreciate your support. Trinae said, hey Jay, she is using him, just a opportunistic thought. Okay, so me personally, I don't see it as she's using him. Like, of course she's using him, but I don't think like she's thinking of it that way. Like, I think she's the type that's the type of guys that she likes is ballers, dope boys, whether it was Meech or him. She want a guy that's gonna take care of her in a way. She ain't gonna get a working dude, an average Joe. So I don't think she's like using him as in I only want money, I don't really like you. I think she'll stay with him as long as he can, you know, take care of her. I don't know. What's your thoughts about that?
Because I feel like if she was an opportunist, she could just stay with Meech because Meech was breaking her off with, you know, money. So I just think something there with Lamar, you know, I think he weighed her down a little bit with the letters, the 4-page letters that he was writing.
4-page letter. And I'm gonna seal it with a kiss.
Yeah. And I think, you know, she sees him as possibly a family man. I think I do want to see a little bit about Lamar's background because it's just very interesting that he is so he just really this relationship with his daughter is so important to him, and it's not his biological daughter. So, you know, I just want to see, you know, what his background is, you know, and I do understand how you could not have a child physically or be, you know, your blood and you still have that love for them.
You think she was really serious or she was trying to get him to back off? Because he didn't want to believe it. He don't act like he believed it.
I don't think, because she keeps saying that it's not his. And so I feel like the proof is probably in the timeline. I think he knows, but I think he just, maybe the span of their relationship maybe gave him that, you know, and she mentioned that she used to, when she pulled up at his friend with the dry Jerry curl, what's his name? Slick, not Slick.
I call him D-Ray. D-Ray Davis up here.
Yeah, she told him, she said she only let her daughter call Lamar dad because they was together.
Right.
So I think it's clear that it's not his biological child. He just took a liking to her, I think.
Okay, yeah. You said you saw Cash Doll let something slip. I was gonna ask you that, and I kind of forgot. But my girl, don't trip. She said what Cash Doll said. So what did Cash Doll say that you think she let slip?
Yeah, I wasn't sure if that was something that you wanted to have, but
that's all right. Everybody, they want to know.
There was an interview with a podcast I watched maybe a week ago, and it was, asking about her experience with acting and how has the experience been with her. And she said, it's draining and it takes a lot out of her. And she said, well, she's caught in a love triangle, and she had a situation where she was mad at her boyfriend and her daughter got kidnapped, and she just had to go through a wide range of emotions. So I think she kind of let the cat out of the bag that the daughter may be getting kidnapped in the future. Okay. So
all right. That's something I'm surprised they don't show in these shows more often. I mean, we saw that with Tariq, but that was like his idea type stuff. When in reality, a lot of people get kidnapped in the dope game at these high levels because the dope man can't call the cops and they're going to pay that cash because they got a lot of cash. And it happens. I know it happens a lot in Chicago. So that's one of the bad parts of the dope game. When you at that high level, they ain't kidnapping nobody, selling dime bags and nicks or whatever. But when you get to that high level like Ghost, somebody would have kidnapped Tariq in real life. They kind of halfway did it with Jukebox and stuff like that, but no, they would have really got him. You see, Ghost came with that money still. So they can't call the cops. So that's a little different. But so don't trip. Say Lamar gonna kidnap the kid. One thing I'm gonna ask you is your opinion on this. We was talking about this in Discord. Is that a couple of the ladies was saying that they believe that Lamar is gonna go crazy on her one day, snap and kill her. And I was saying I don't think he would kill her. Well, they was making it seem like because of love. I say I don't think he would kill her for love. I think if he was to kill her, it may be because she double crossed or betrayed or some money or something like that. But we see Lamar really ain't killed nobody yet. He didn't kill you know what I'm saying, Kato, when she double crossed him and shot at him. He came at Meech. So when he first came and saw her with Meech, he didn't try to beat her up when Meech left the building, left the house. He came and tried to run Meech over. And then the other dude he threw in the garbage, you know what I'm saying? He didn't kill him either. So I don't know. What's your thoughts? Do you think Lamar may kill her one day for love? Or if he does, would it be for business reasons? Or he probably won't kill her? What's your thoughts on that?
I didn't think that far through. I did see another video. I think she holds a position with possibly a lawyer or the district attorney's office. So I feel like with that being kind of possibly her storyline maybe in season 2, because I did hear, I'm not sure if it was the theory or not, but it was said that she will help Meech possibly in the future with a case maybe. So I didn't think of her dying because, we're going to probably get more into her and, her professional life. But if he does kill her, it probably would be a passion kill.
Okay. All right.
I didn't think that far.
That's cool. That's cool. We be talking a lot in Discord. You got to come through and join some of these chats up in there sometimes if you got the time. But I mean, it is what it is. Ain't nobody. Everybody do what they do in the Discord. But yeah, I didn't think it would probably be a passion kill. But we'll see. I don't think he is as crazy either. He's actually the smartest dude on the show from what I've seen. And remember, they said although he was in the mental institution, that he did that to get less time. Mm-hmm. And it actually worked out because then they started letting people out early, and he got out of jail a whole lot sooner than if he would have went to, regular penitentiary. So, and then how he's taken over the organization and then almost taken out Meech's operation. he's looking like a genius. I mean, he reminds me a lot of how Kanan was operating in Power. You know, they got so many similarities between the shows. Same writer, same type of thing. But I don't know. Does he give you some Kanan vibes, or you know, what do you think?
I mean, he just screamed Omar to me. I don't know why. But Omar wasn't as, Omar was more so, can I have your drugs and your gun? You know, your drugs, your money. You know, if not, it's gonna be a problem. But it
Right.
looks like, you know, it's kind of like a sport for Lamar. Like he just thrives off of just. But I think he's playing crazy. You know, I was taught, you know, just growing up in New York, like sometimes you just gotta play crazy so people don't mess with you and they're gonna fear you. So,
That's true.
you know, it just, I think he's just playing crazy. I mean, he got a little, you know, crazy in him, but he's not as crazy as he, you know, is perceived to be. He's very smart. He's very smart.
Right, right. Now, speaking of craziness, we see that it's starting to add up and take a toll on Terry in this life. And when he was at the christening with what, Pastor Offering, Pastor Cavassier up in this piece.
Pastor Snoop.
Right. Pastor Snoop with this hell of a wig right here. I don't know what this is, what kind of fro. He got a fro. That's a heavy fro. It's falling back up in here. But that fro leaning back like Fat Joe up in this piece, man. But Pastor Snoop, he's you know, trying to christen the baby, and we see Terry is having like real nightmares and a hard time coping with what he saw, and I think it's giving him some torment that may end up driving him a little over the edge. I know he doesn't end up in a mental institution, which, you know, some of this stuff is unfortunate that we know the ending of some of these things, but we'll see how it goes. But how do you think it's going to affect him in the long term of this show, seeing that he's having a hard time focusing after you know, dude beat these dudes with a shovel, beat Marvin Hagler with the shovel. He even saw his own baby in the grave, which I'm pretty sure that's a hell of a thought to see. What do you think is gonna happen with him?
I don't think much is going to happen. I think it comes with the territory. If you're in this game, you're going to go through certain things. So I feel like with Terry, you know, seeing I think it was Rock, which was the name of Pat's homeboy. And we saw Meech go through it in Pat's car last episode when he was seeing, you know, JMO. So I think it's a little PTSD, and I think that comes with just being an adult game. But I think, you know, since they're, you know, they're, it's showing that they're in it now. You know, their cherries are popping in a sense. You know, they're causing murders or they're murdering people. So it's not just, you know, bagging up, you know, the coke and the crack and handing it off. Now we getting blood on our hands. You know what I'm saying? So I think they're going to eventually get used to it. But, you know, they're just kind of going through the motions at this point. But I feel like, you know, eventually they're going to realize it's part of the game. But I think if you're not a deranged person, I feel like all people in the game kind of go through that. You know, you got paranoia, depression. There's a lot of mental illness that comes with that. I think, you know, I know you're from the Chicago area, but I think G Herbo, he has like a foundation, you know, about mental awareness and mental health. So, you know, it's real. I think what he's going through is real.
Yeah, that is real. I mean, he's only at like what, 15, 60. I think they're not even really old enough to drive those cars. So they may be 15, at least still in high school. So 15, 16. And when you have to see, you know, some brutal things like what they've seen, you shouldn't have these type of visions in your head, period, as a human being, let alone at such a young age. I mean, it's soldiers that's been to war that have PTSD. They used to call it shell shock. But you know, when you see some of that stuff, man, it gets hard on you, man. And that's only natural. Seems like Meech ain't having the same issues though, but I mean, he has seen people get killed before, but this was very brutal, very violent. So you know, it's only natural and understandable, especially at 15, 16 years old. to have those problems. So I'm not gonna trip on him. I'm just wondering how he's gonna handle it, especially since black folks don't necessarily go and get therapy, especially back then in the 80s. What he gonna say? Yeah, my plug beat this dude with the shovel to death in front of me. They've been and called the cops on him. So he really don't have anybody to talk to. So we'll see what's up. Um, so make sure y'all hit that like while I'm thinking about it. And also everybody keep my girl Sally Ann in your thoughts and prayers, as well as Savannah, Illwoods. Everybody, make sure you all, say a prayer or two. I know everybody may not pray anymore. I'm not gonna tell you you should, but you should. And everybody need a friend or a shoulder to hold on to every now and then, shoulder to lean. And everybody, we're a good family over here. This is a positive channel. And definitely keep them in your thoughts and prayers, and while they're going through a tough time. Make sure you guys subscribe to Pretty Girl Love Trap content. She's an up and coming channel. And go ahead and look out for my girl up in here, and we definitely gonna try to help her out and grow her channel. She's from the New York area, and as you know, she a pretty girl, as you see, and she love that trap content. So what could be that? Hey, that's a great combo. You know what I'm saying? Check it out. And I did put the link in the description box now, so you can check it out in the description box. And I also put it into, the comments. So check it on out. So while I'm talking about saying a prayer or two, don't let people like Pastor Snoop discourage you, okay? Now we see Pastor Snoop, and of course, since it's Snoop, he probably ain't gonna be on the up and up. But it seems to me like one person got a lot of faith in Snoop's prayers, and is probably doing a little bit more than saying a prayer or two, and that looked like Meech's mama. What do you think about Meech's mama? Do you think that's probably why they broke? She putting a little too much in the offering plate. Maybe some candy in there as well. I don't know. What's up? What's up with her always smiling and googly eyed at Pastor Snoop?
She's definitely giving more than 10%. I tell you that.
A little more than tithes and offerings.
That little they still do the envelope in church.
Yeah, right. Yeah, in some churches they do. They do still do the envelope.
Hers kind of thick. Hers, like Coming to America. Just put that knot in and pass the collection plate.
Donations. I thought it wasn't trash. I thought it wasn't trash.
Yeah, she definitely seemed like one of those women that just, pray for her prayers. And yeah, I don't know. She does seem, a godly woman, but I think she does feel like, hey, if I'm giving to the church, everything will be all right. But I don't know if they're having an affair or not. I just think she's maybe enamored. Women are attracted to men in power, and of power. And her husband, he's kind of like the average Joe in a sense. And, he's not really providing as what they, really need. So I can, see it's possible for a woman to be like, hey, just he's a man of power and he's a man of God. So I could see it. I don't know. I won't put anything past, her or him. I mean, the dad, where he's staying at?
I know he took it a little too far with not staying in the house now. You know what I mean? I know you upset, but you ain't gonna just go live on the streets or live in your car now. You done took it too far. And
somebody's house.
Right. Say exactly, which women, I know y'all gonna think, well, what woman you staying with? You ain't got enough money to pay the rent, pay the mortgage. So how you gonna pay for some damn hotel room? So where you staying? You know what I mean? And she a little shady because she trying to get them extra blessings. Pastor Snoop probably blessing that roast at the end of the bow. You know what I'm saying? Well, I don't know, but he like, hey, your man can't keep the bills paid. You ain't got no food in the fridge. I'm gonna take care of you. You can call me, the deacon, and I ain't gonna tell you whether you can, you break it on down. Where you
what Bishop don't want to say church.
Right. Church. Tabernacle. Yeah. Preach.
With the pimp cup in the hand.
Right. Church. I'm going to go ahead and tell you, church, tabernacle, preach. Don Wizard, man. I met him one night when I was going to this restaurant on the west side. He was in there with two, they was some workers, boy, and not the kind I would like to employ. I mean, they looked like they was work too hard. They didn't work too many hours. They was looking tired, but they was up in there. He was getting them some eggs. I just said, "What's up?"
Get that protein up.
Right.
Double shift.
Right. You can't spend all the profits, that girl. I'm gonna get you 2 eggs, but you got to split it. Okay, you got to share.
Eat fast.
And 1 potato. Right. Tell them, Potter.
Tell them, Potter. You got 10 minutes.
Right. Yeah, for real. So, what's up with this dad? I know a lot of people have been saying that he get on their nerves and everything, but he did have his sons back when the cops rolled up, but at the same time, he dipped real quick when it was over with. Some people say he the only man that don't like his bills paid. What do you think as a woman about your man or your husband if he was in that situation where he's unable to pay and provide and do what he's supposed to do? Like you say, women like a man in power. He's somewhat powerless. And women like to be taken care of. And that's how a man show love, a real man at least, show love. Of course, everybody knows sex, but you show love and things by making sure your woman is straight, taken care of, bills paid, get her some nice things every now and then, show that you're thinking about her. He ain't checking none of these boxes right here. So what would you think as the wife in this position? What would be your thoughts on him?
It's stressful, for a man. We have gender roles, and if you're not fulfilling your gender role, you're going to be stressed out, and it's showing all over his face. And the fact that the kids that he raised or the child that he raised is stepping up in ways that he can't, he's tight. He's stressful. He's stressed, and he is showing everywhere. He's just screaming on everybody, stressed out. And so anybody that he notices that may have more power than him, like the pastor or Meech, he's coming at their necks because he's powerless. He's working as much as he can, and he's stressed out. And as a woman, you could tell, what I'm saying, that. Yeah. But the mama, she said, I don't know, episode 2 or 3, she tired of living check to check. She over it.
Definitely. I mean, they ain't had nothing in the refrigerator. And, they said that, when they did say earlier about sharing the milk your brother left from his cereal, that was gross. To even have to think that way was gross. But she said they was kind of maintaining, but the car broke down, and that's what threw them back. Now, we did see that he worked at some type of, car factory, whether it's GM or Ford. I think it was GM. I thought I saw it say Fleetwood on there. So he should have been making a decent paycheck. And it seemed like they had the same type of family, old school, where he come and give the check to the wife, let her manage the bills. Do you think that, we just talked about maybe she doing something with Snoop or whatever, but do you think it's, something else? Or, do you think it really was that car that set him back? Or, other than past the Snoop, what? It ain't like they riding in a great car or live in luxurious homes, things. I don't know. Where do you think is the money going, or is this what's going on?
It got to be hurtful, though. You pulling up in a hoop, then your son got a Benz. I'm just saying.
Right. Both of your sons got Benz. That's boy. And he looked at them cars when they was at the funeral home, and he just had to shake his head like.
Yeah. I think that reminded him of the BS lies that the baby mother and T was giving him last episode, because he know they lying. So, you know, I think just looking at that card just reminded him like, nah, I can't go for this. But in terms of mom, like, I was thinking possibly the dad may have a side chick, but since he's giving her all his money, that got me thinking, like, she has all of the money. She has access to everything. So that 10% ain't 10%. She dibbling dabbling.
Right.
She put a little bit on the electric, a little bit on the water, and a lot on Snoop.
Right. Gotta be thinking that's gonna praise. Be like Creflo Dollar up in this piece right here. You know what I'm saying? Thinking that you know, the more she give, then the more blessings she gonna receive. She should have realized that ain't working. So
she mentioned about the car, but don't get me wrong, that can set you back an unexpected expense. But I feel like, you know, within a month or two, you should be able to make that up. You know what I'm saying? So something ain't adding up, mama. Something ain't clean in the milk.
Yeah, that definitely don't trip say once I saw the sharing milk, I was done. You ain't lying.
I thought pouring water on cereal was bad, which I've never done, but I just think I'm probably put some water
right. Right. I mean, it's been times I ain't had no milk and I tried the water. I had to throw that away. I'm gonna eat it dry today.
Yeah,
you know,
that makes more sense eating it dry.
Yeah, I can't even eat none with no water on it. Ugh.
But they was getting food stamps. I mean, I'm not sure how long it lasted, but me, she had a little knot in the beginning of the episode. I'm like, that's a good little 150 or so, depending on the denomination. I mean, that's
right.
Cheese, butter. I don't understand where what's going on in the household, man.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this: as a young girl, how would you feel if a dude trying to flex and pay your bills and he come out? I mean, you ain't got no bills, you got a bag of snacks, but he trying to pay your snacks with food stamps. You gonna laugh at him or you gonna take them snacks?
I'm gonna take them snacks. I don't care how you pay for it. You could give a quarter pint of blood. I'm like, all
right. Right.
Whatever. But I think there was a more of a. It was more of an embarrassment back in the day to have food stamps. Now, that EBT card is like an AMX card. Like,
hell yeah.
Whatever.
Right. Plus, so many people lie to get damn EBT cards. It's people making thousands of dollars a month getting EBT cards. I'd be thinking, man, what? And people sell the EBT, the money or whatever, so you could be using somebody. Don't nobody care no more now.
No, get them crab legs, pay for man's second birthday. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do what you gotta
do. Right. You right though.
Get that check soda, whatever you need.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Ronald Cameron, what's good? You say that powdered milk back in the day was nasty too. Heck yeah, it was nasty. You had to add water to it. That was gross. You ever had powdered milk?
Nah.
Man, I had it one time, man. That was disgusting. It was like water. It was the consistency of water. You had to add water and like stir it up. And I mean, it was just so horrible. Horrible. So yeah, you damn sure didn't want that. Blatant Truth say he taking them snacks too. He like that one. Brillo said, "What's up? How you doing?"
What's up, Brillo? Support a lot of my videos. I appreciate them.
Yeah. I think he found you from Discord, and so got to see some of your videos. And that's one thing. I got a space where if you join Discord and become a member, you can share your videos. A lot of people don't like people to share their videos and things on their platform, but I got a space. You can share your videos. Don't try to force it on people in there, but you can share it, and then people, get a chance to check it out if they want to, and you all, people can network. And I don't have a problem with that, so I'm glad that, Brillo get to share his videos and what he working on. You can do the same. Couple other people, and I'm happy to see that people are growing and networking, and that's good, that's positive, and all done in the right way. So I'm definitely happy for that. And I have Brillo on before, I'm pretty sure you've seen. So definitely want to have you on as well and help you out. So appreciate you again for coming
we
on through.
appreciate you. Join the family.
No problem. Definitely. We do have a good time. I know you was probably busy and wasn't able to come, but this past Friday we did watch that Halloween Kills in Discord. And it was pretty good. Huh?
I can't do the scary stuff. I can't.
That's what Kelly Lee said. She don't do the scary stuff either. I mean, it's not that scary to me, but I get it. I feel what you're saying. She definitely don't like the sound effects. She say hearing them crunches and slashes is a little too much. She better have to watch SpongeBob for a while to get to change her thoughts or whatever. But
definitely conditions. I gotta watch. It gotta be 3 p.m. broad daylight, and I gotta watch cartoons after. I'm not going to bed after that. Nah, Chucky and Freddy Krueger ruined my childhood. I can't.
Really?
I got PTSD.
Man, that stuff was like comedy though.
I mean, probably now when I'm grown watching it, but at 8, I'm scared to go to sleep.
Yeah, the very first Chucky got me. I think that came out in like 88, 89. I was only around like 10 years old then. And so that did get me a couple scenes. Plus it was in Chicago. So I'm like, damn, this little dude might be running around out here or something, man. But, a lot of that stuff didn't get me. The first one of most of the stuff got me. The first couple Friday the 13th got me. I was young though. The first and the second Nightmare on Elm Street got me. After that, it was just pure comedy. And a couple other things got me when I was younger. I remember I had the Making of Michael Jackson Thriller on beta, and we used to watch that all the time. And my nephew used to be terrified of Michael Jackson turning into that wolf in Thriller, boy. I'd be like, I'm gonna put on Thriller. No. That was my little torture video for him. My boy Brillo kicking it off, man. We've been on for an hour. You the first one came through with the super chat tonight. I appreciate you for supporting the channel, man. I appreciate you coming through with the super chat. I did make some new videos. I was sitting here working, making them videos. I thought, I'd see some people come through sooner, but it's all good, man. But you said, yeah, I try to show love, and it's definitely a family. Join the Discord and lock in. That's the truth right there. I appreciate it, and thanks for the super chat and being cool and being a part of this thing of ours. Okay. Right. Join the family, be a part of the thing that we call
kiss the pinky ring.
Right. Kiss the look. I got the pimp nail right there. Show up right there. I got that one nail. No, I'm joking.
All right, Pat.
Right. Hold on, young blood. Hold on, young blood. Where's that knot, but hold on, not my butt. Wait a second. That was deep. Nah. Nah, man. I got a video though, man, to play for you. Kelly, girl, you is too funny. She said that Thriller traumatized her too. Thriller. You know what did get me when I was a kid? American Werewolf in London. That tripped me out too, boy. That was kind of scary. How many of y'all seen American Werewolf in London when y'all was young? That one, boy. That was gross. The Exorcist scared me. Amityville scared me. There's a couple of those that scared me back when I was young. So, yeah. Gina said, don't say try, Jay. You definitely do. Well, thank you, sis. I appreciate it. I mean, I try to do my best, I try to keep it real. So, it's easier in life to just, do that. I ain't got to remember no lies or, fake stuff and do this and that. I like to be upfront. I believe in communication, and I don't mind helping and doing things the right way, Definitely hit that like. I appreciate it. It's been hard trying to get to 50 likes tonight. We had 36, but we got about 70 people up in here. So make sure y'all bang that like. I know you enjoying what Pretty Girl saying up in here. I mean, you know, I'm
show y'all
trying
little shoulder. Show y'all little shoulder.
Look at that right there. Oh, suck it now. You know what I'm saying? Got a little ink on there. What you got? What's that tat over there?
It's just some roses. I wanted to get a half sleeve, but the way that needle was set up, I said, just give me one big rose. I'll be back. That was like 3 years ago. It's all right. It's all right. One day.
Right. I know that's right. See, it's a couple people still remembering a couple things that Nita did. So I know they're gonna be remembering that little shoulder over there, that little rose. They're gonna be trying to get a dozen roses, half dozen roses next thing you know up in here. All right, let me play this video right quick. And let's see how it go. A couple of these things ain't loaded up that I did. I don't know why. And this video is for my boy Brillo for Super Chat. And then I got a new member, Jen W. Thanks, Jen, for joining the membership. I appreciate you for becoming a new member, joining the family, this thing of ours, the La Costa Nostra. There you go, being a part of this membership. I appreciate you, Jen W. And we got a lot of great comments. I mean, you know, conversations going on in Discord. We watching movies. I got even something for the ladies to connect, because I know ladies, sometimes y'all don't always want to be, you know, dealing with the guys. And even I got something for the guys, but mostly I like when everybody comment and communicate and, you know, get to have a good conversation going and learn from each other. Now I'm gonna show y'all a video from me back in the day when you know, I used to smoke a lot, but I tried to stop. But here's an old school video right here. Let's see. Hey, Holmes. Hey, man, that's so, man. I've been smoking since I was born, man. I could smoke anything, man. You better light it in here, man. Right. These gas fumes, man. Oh, man.
That Cheech and Chong.
Smoking that Cheech and Chong up in that book. You know what I'm saying?
Pastor Snoop gonna be with him.
Right. You know what I'm saying? I just got it. I smell it. Let me inhale it. That baby boy. All right. And I'm waiting for this other video to load up, but it seemed like it's taking forever. So I'm gonna play a different video while that's loading up. And let's see. Here we go. This is for you, Jen Dub, for joining the membership. All right. And then I see Jimbo G just came through with the super chat. I appreciate you, Jimbo. Let me play this video right here for Jen joining the membership. The wrong
guy. Does he look like he can fight? Come on, bro.
Had to hit him with the little moves up in here. Let's see. I'm trying to get this thing to. All right. There we go. Let's see. And also what I'm doing over here, I got my podcast going at the same time. You can find it on iTunes, Spotify, all of those places. I got the link in the description box. If you want to go ahead and subscribe to the podcast, you want to listen to any of my videos or any of my live streams, you can check it out on the podcast where you find podcasts. And, you know, I hope you enjoy it. Jimbo say salute to Jay and Pretty Girl. Salute to you as well. Glad to see you on the panel. I think I'm subscribed to your page. There you go. You got a new sub. Jimbo is definitely a cool, come through, loyal brother. So, you know, I'm glad to hear that, you know, we got that support out there. Thanks, Jimbo. I appreciate you. I still ain't gonna forget about you. I'm trying to load these new videos up. So while that's doing that, I'm gonna go to a couple of these other points. on B.M.F right quick. So we was talking about loyalty with the ladies, and you was saying that T girl is the only one that's really good and really got his back, which I agree, because she done saved his ass on multiple occasions. When he got shot, she was the first one there to help him. And then we see that when he was getting questioned by the cops, she came up with the lie on point to save his ass. And then he was about to catch hell in Foot Locker. What's up? What do you think about her and their relationship? And how do you feel about how he treats her? Do you feel it's good, bad? What's your thoughts on her and their relationship?
I think he treats her pretty good. I think he's still young. He's still learning the ropes. But I do feel like she's always going to be giving more in the relationship. I recall the scene at the end when he came home from the skating ring. She was screaming on him like, hey, you just let me go to the car on my own. So they, was going back and forth. Then they started talking about the sexual things and whatnot. And, it seems like he wasn't, doing what she wanted. And, at the end of the day, she ended up still pleasing him, even though he messed up. So I feel like that was another, sign, like she's always going to be giving more than what she's getting. So, I think it's, I think they'll be together for a while. She's a ride or die.
She definitely is. And she definitely showed up one more time to save him, because he ain't paying attention to his surroundings. He was there and didn't notice that Lamar was mob deep in the Foot Locker. And all he had was, a little peanut right there with him. So he definitely was going to get caught slipping. They so young, they don't walk around with any type of security or anything. And I think Lamar, I don't know what made him decide, because, she pulled up to change his mind, but it definitely happened and it definitely saved him. So, she definitely, like my girl Gina say, got his back, and he probably need to marry her.
Can we do a petition for the producers to please give Lamar Lineup season 2? I'm tired.
You're right. He got a struggle throw up in there, boy.
Flashy homeless. I mean, I guess that's the next level to what Kanye putting out.
Right. Because he definitely need a lineup. It looked like he got a Stephen A. Smith up in this piece right now.
But I think he has a code. I mean, when he saw the child and the women, he may have a code, maybe just a public code, because he had no problems giving it to Kato. You know what I'm saying? So I do think, he has a code, but they were in public. They were in a mall. Too many witnesses. But yeah, I think Meech and Terry definitely need to beef up the security. I put in my review that he need to have his eyes open, but I forgot he got like 1.5 eyes. So he's gonna
right.
But right. I'm like, when I'm going into a store in a mall, I'm already scoping out, and I'm a civilian. So how could you not be peeping? There's 20 of them. How could you not know there's 20 dudes, regardless if you knew them or not? They too lax. And I hope they aren't slipping.
Right. And that just show, man, that they a little too comfortable and not realizing that, people gonna want your position, people gonna want your money, your dope. And we saw later they did get the stash spot robbed, as well as came for the little stone burgers and all of that. You got to be on your point on P's and Q's 24/7 in this game. You don't get no breaks, especially at that level, because you a walking target. You wearing all them chains. That's a come up for somebody to rob you and get a couple $100, $1,000. That's a lot to them. It may not be much to you, but you a come up. Everywhere you go, you got a pocket full of cash, especially back then, when like he had a debit card and his money on it or something. So you walk around with a pocket full of cash, a Mississippi knot. You a target, you a walking ATM. And then with people like Lamar out there that want you off the board, so that they can take your whole position. You got to be careful at all times. So yeah, like you say, he got a 1.5 eye vision instead of 20/20. He got 20/10 up in this piece.
Do you think, may I ask, do you think Lamar intended to shoot him, like to kill him, or like what do you think about that? Well, I think Lamar killed him, but I mean, not killed
Shot
him,
him.
shot him in the eye. Do you think he tried to kill him?
That's a good question. I don't think Lamar shot him.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think it was Lamar that shot him. Because if it was, like, why would he not make sure he's dead and shoot him multiple times? We actually haven't seen Lamar kill anybody yet. And why would Lamar take Terry out? If anything, I think he would have came at Meech because Meech was with his girl. He saw Meech was the head of the organization. And so, if anything, I think he would have probably tried to take Meech out.
But to my point, sometimes when you want to hurt somebody, you got to hurt somebody close to them because it's easy to kill someone. So I was thinking, you know, what's next? You know, the next best thing is your brother. And then if you notice, they're always pointing the camera to Lamar's boots. And if you can recall, when T got shot, they showed the shoes of that person. Lamar is wearing the same boots. They showed those boots multiple times. They showed them when they was in the stash house and he was creeping up. So he's the only one wearing those boots. And I think he may have some type of code because he didn't kill Flamel. He effed him up, but he didn't kill him. And look, Flamel looked worse than T did in the hospital. And T got shot in the eye. How was that? Is that the makeup? The makeup artist messed it up. Right. I think it was definitely Lamar, man. I think it was Lamar.
That's a good point you made about the boots. So with that makes a good sense. Also, I have to think about that a little more and look into that about the boots. But other than that, I'm not sure. I actually think we haven't seen the person yet. But you did make a good point about that. A couple points right there. So you got me thinking. It could have been him. Yeah, that's good. That's why I like to talk to different people, get a different perspective. You never know. That's how you grow, how you learn. So I like that. Not blatant truth say, but Lamar was never limping after the shootout at the trap house. She's not talking about that. She's talking about the very first episode and who shot Terry. And then she's saying the boots match the same. So you thinking Lamar's wearing the same boots as the person that shot Terry in the first episode, right?
Yeah, because they panned on the boots when he went into the hospital to see Flamel. That was the first thing they showed when he walked through the door was those black boots. They showed that pulling up to the car when T got shot. They showed it a few times because I got aggravated with them boots. I know his feet stink because he wears the same shoes and he picks up his hair. So his hygiene is a little questionable.
Right.
And he was in the bathroom.
I was just about to say he'd be banging in the bathroom. He was having that workout in that bathroom, boy.
If Cash Dog knew about that, she would be like,
right. She thought that he was
that's the BBW, but the bathroom part.
Right. Yeah. He was practicing on that. So Cash Doll, she didn't know what she was getting. She ain't know he been hitting the gym.
Man, they could have went to the stock room or something. The bathroom though.
Right. Or at least stand up or something. Bend over. It was laying on it. She had her face on it. Had her cheek and her cheeks on it.
Just think about all the COVID. I mean, I know that was the name.
Right. Yeah. I think it might have been B. Mickey, maybe that could have did it, or somebody from inside the organization. But I really think we didn't see the person yet. So we'll see. We still ain't seen Eminem. So it's a couple people that we haven't seen yet. But I hope we find out. They say in real life they never found out, quote unquote, which means they not gonna say we found out we killed them. They'll never say that.
Now add no more charges.
Right. So we'll see what they do. Plus, they got to have it loosely based off of what happened. They can't say this, that, and the other, because then they'll get charges, like you say, added on. Let me play this video for my boy Jimbo G. This is me at the club, man. I was trying to get it in. I know I'm getting a little old, but I still got it. All right. Let me get it to play. Hold up. My damn computer running slow. I got so many tabs open. They be making fun of my computer with all my tabs when I be streaming stuff and doing stuff on Discord. It definitely slows my computer down.
I'm guilty of that too.
Right. Oh man, hold up. Now I gotta stop it. Hold on. Let me bring it on back. I'm gonna close a tab or two right quick.
You're doing a mannequin challenge right now.
I know, right? I'm froze up in here. Too many damn tabs open. My computer with the pictures and all of this stuff. Hold on. Come on, Apple. All right, let me close this one tab down. I still got Succession on, Netflix, Hulu, Peacock. I got every damn thing on over there. Right. All right. As I was closing them, they started to move a little faster. Let's see. All right. Jimbo like BBWs. I think he said he want a SSW BBW. Super SSBB. Right. That was pretty memorable, Jimbo. He just made a comment. He said he was giving it to that BBW. She must have been playing games. He been trying to get that for months and finally got it. I'm going to put it up here on the screen, but let me play you this video right here when I was out there handling that business. Okay, I know what I keep pushing the wrong thing. Hold on. I see why I was not playing. I'm so used to it being in a different section, but I had to load it up. So hold on. All right, here we go. Live TV. That's when I was on America's Got Talent. His Central America's Got Talent. Central America's Got Talent, baby. Say at LMAO, Jay, he was giving it to that BBW. She must have been playing games. Yeah, like hide the hot dog. He been trying to get that for months and finally got it. Yeah, he got it all too, boy.
She was probably his pen pal.
For real. Definitely, he got it all, boy. It was no running from that. He took him down, baby. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that though. You know, everybody need love. So you know, he said, I like BBWs, SSBBWs is good for you. They keep you out of the hospital.
Keep you warm in the winter.
Boy, cool in the summer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
That shade.
Hell yeah. And keep you in shape because you're going to have a workout. You know what I'm saying? You're definitely going to have that good sweats. You're going to have them good sweats, baby. And ain't nothing wrong with that, man. That's the best sweat. It's better than just running on a treadmill or bench pressing. You can do, you know, instead of bench pressing, you know, cheek press. Pressing them up.
The first cardio.
Right. Take a little bit of energy, hold them up. But, you know, it's a pot of gold up under there, so go ahead and get it. Jimbo like that. Brillo said, you a legend, baby. You a legend in these streets, Jimbo. Legendary, baby. That's funny. So you know, speaking of what's going on in these streets, what's up with Meech and this cop? Now Meech has no idea how this Drano yeah, how this damn drain is about to get clogged and how much you know what I'm saying, he trying to help him and he's still paying him off. How far and how long you think this relationship gonna work? And do you think, I don't understand why the cops think Meech and them had something to do with the death of J Mo. He ain't the original J Mo, but anyway, it ain't gonna catch me like that. But it makes sense to think Lamar did it. So I don't know why they would think he did it. So how do you think this dynamic is gonna play out for them?
They could have possibly got that idea from CIs. You know, CIs were kind of important. So who knows? You know, they always got their ear to the streets. But I don't understand. I feel like Meech has something on the coach or the cop. Because he, you know, he mentioned like you don't want to, you know, pretty much cross me. So I'm curious as to what he has on the cop. But at the end of the day, whatever he has on the cop is probably, it's going to implicate Meech. So it's like, how far can you really go with, you know, what evidence or whatever that you have on him? But I kind of feel like he's going to die. I don't know why I feel like the cop he may die.
Yeah, I mean, he is in bed with Meech, which that's crazy because you in bed with a 15, 16-year-old, you're gonna jeopardize your whole career. Like, how did you end up doing this for a little extra money? Like, I'm wondering how much money is Meech really giving him? He trying to press Meech, but it seems as though how Meech was talking to him, he ain't really tripping on him. Like he told him, you need me just as much as I need you, and you still gonna take this money. And he was talking to him like he worked for him.
And you know, he was, sorry, go ahead.
Nah, I was just gonna say, so I'm wondering how it's gonna work out.
And he was his coach, you know, so they have been, you know, familiar with each other for a while. And at the scene when they was pulling up J-Mo's body, the cop that the other cop that the crooked cop was talking to, he mentioned, you know, how's everything going? He said, you know, he's going through a divorce and he got a son. So just being a power fanatic, I know they didn't put that in there by mistake. So I feel like maybe something may happen to his son. But I don't think he's going to come out this clean whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Frederick Douglass was trying to tell him. Frederick Douglass was trying to tell him, man, what happened to the cop that trained me, man? What the hell are you on now? And you know, they had his damn process, you know what I'm saying, blowing in the breeze over here. And he was worried because they brought out J-Mo, man. He looked like a damn thug icicle up in here, man. They had his ass.
Yeah, that was gross.
Yeah, that was ugly right there. That was, and then he had the little hole in the head. You know, that was some good makeup right there because he damn sure looked like a real frozen body in that water. No wonder people get sick in that water in Flint, man. You got damn dead thugs in the drinking water. That damn sure ain't no good. You don't want that up in there. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good for the body. I'm telling you. But yeah, he had a straight hole in the head, boy, and you know, that was messed up, man. I don't know how they found him though, because he was stuck underneath the water. So how did they find him? It wasn't like he came up floating. So that was kind of interesting. They had to get those divers to go down up in there and get him. So I don't know how they found him. That part didn't make any sense to me if it was so difficult.
When they was at the precinct, I'm gonna call her Blanca Rodriguez for power. She pretty much, I think she alluded to the fact whatever y'all need to do, if y'all need to drain, she pretty much alluded that you got to do whatever you need to do to find his body. So I'm pretty sure that they look. Maybe the river was, you know, infamous for, you know, throwing bodies in there. I don't know, but yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it definitely is. I just put the link in make sure you guys subscribe and check out my girl, Pretty Girl Love Trap content. She definitely is a up and coming YouTuber, and you know, she part of the family. So we're gonna look out. Make sure y'all support, subscribe, bang that link, be a part of the familia, this thing of ours, and you know, enjoy the content. And appreciate y'all for, you know, looking out and subscribing for. And also make sure you all join the membership. I got the link in the description box below. That's how we got to know each other, and being in the members and talking. And she share her videos. We got a lot of different movies we watch and other things. So it's definitely a lot of fun being a part of the membership. I'm trying to create a good community of like-minded people. So definitely join and come and have a good time. Dame Dollar coming through with the 10-piece extra crispy up in here. That's what I'm talking about, brother. Thank you for the super chat. Thanks for the support. I definitely appreciate it, man. And you know, appreciate you being part of this membership also. And I got a couple videos now loaded up. Now that I know what I'm doing. So let me go ahead and get it together, and then we can play this video right quick. And then I got a couple more topics we're gonna talk about B.M.F before we get up out of here. We got about another 15 minutes, 20 minutes to go. So definitely make sure y'all hit those likes. I'm trying to get to at least 50 likes. I'm trying to make these nice videos for y'all to laugh at. Y'all don't even want to see it. Come on.
Show me the money.
There you go. Get the 50 likes, and there you go. I wanted to give away $20, you know, a little something for you. Get you a bag of weed or something, you know what I'm saying?
Gas money.
Gas, grub,
or you can stretch it out.
There you go. Half on your $50, you know what I'm saying? What they call them, 5411 Reeboks.
You got your score.
Know when to hold up, know when to walk away.
You gotta know when to fold them, baby. All right. So yeah, definitely come on through. Miss Jocelyn, that's my you know, sis right here. She come through. She love the Cowboys. She say she enjoying the segment, but I gotta say, how about them Cowboys? I know that's right. We tried to tell people the Cowboys was gonna be good this year. But we're gonna leave one person nameless to try to hate on them. Big L. I'm not a Cowboys fan, but I tried to tell them the truth. That's all I do, man. I got to give credit where credit is due, and I call it like I see it. And I did cover HBO's Hard Knocks this year and reviewed it, and they followed the Cowboys, and the Cowboys was looking good, and Dak Prescott was looking good, and so they doing all right. So I got to give it to them. I give credit where credit is due. My Bears lost, man. I hate the Packers, man. They always kick our ass. So, man, hopefully we got a good future with Justin Fields. We'll see. That was The Professional. Leon. That's an old.
That's what I was thinking. Right, that's one of my favorite movies, man.
Yes. That's a classic.
For real.
I tried to talk about it one time, but damn near nobody knew what I was talking about.
My movie.
That definitely is a good movie. He was in what, New York, Harlem, or something, wasn't he?
I don't know if it was Harlem, but it was definitely in Manhattan.
Right. Definitely a classic. He was gangster with it, surgical with the steel, and it's one of the best hitman movies ever made. Damn near.
Had me cry at the end.
It was sad. It was sad. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't cry, but I came close. I came close, but I didn't. Then I didn't let it out. I had to suck it back in.
Little thug tear, little thug tear.
Right. I said, no.
Chest out.
Right. Yeah, but yeah, that's a good one. That movie made her a star. What's her name?
Natalie Portman, is it?
Yep, that's her name, Natalie Portman. She later went on to do movies in Star Wars and Thor and all kind of stuff. Black Swan, and she became a star. She done been in a lot of movies, and yeah, I mean she was excellent at what 13 years old. Crazy. I mean, Natalie Portman was amazing in that with her little fast self.
Yeah, it was a little borderline. I ain't gonna lie.
It was. And you should see the behind the scenes for that, because the director talks about that and how it was a really lucky and special to find the right actress who would have parents allow her to play that role because of how taboo and borderline it was. So, that was crazy. She did a good job, and it was a little, you know what I mean? She walked that line. Definitely. Definitely. So, yeah. My girl Kelly Lee coming through. Kelly, cool as hell. I enjoy talking to you always. She also from New York. Kelly, you from Brooklyn? Where you from? Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Oh, wait. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Oh,
baby.
Baby. Oh.
Oh, we got his Harlem Shakes. All right. I can't do it like I used to.
Right. Yeah, that's what's up. Miss Crafty say she was excellent and Where the Heart Is. Miss Crafty, you funny. You be coming up with movies I ain't never heard of, girl. Anybody heard of that?
Yeah, but I don't think I've seen it.
Okay, I ain't heard of it. That's funny. We're gonna have to talk about that tonight in Discord, Miss Crafty, because I ain't never heard of that. You're gonna have to tell me.
And she a Capricorn.
Hey, she a Capricorn. My dad is a Capricorn, so and my best friend a Capricorn because his birthday December 25th. My dad is January 10th.
Yeah, I'm a January 16th.
Oh, okay. So you right on the cusp then, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What's your sign? What come after Capricorn?
Aquarius.
Oh, okay. That's what my mom is. Because she February 15th. So yeah, definitely. Or I think it's the 16th, man. Now y'all done got me in trouble. I'm about to get a whooping. I
Sorry,
said the wrong damn thing. My bad. Or I just thought about it too hard and then said the wrong day. Either way, I just messed up. So I'm in trouble. I'm damn sure in trouble. Yeah, she said January 5th.
That's my grandma's birthday. All right, okay.
Okay. My grandma's birthday was the 6th, and my grandfather was the 8th, and my dad's was the 10th. They was all back to back to back. Mm-hmm. My pops are still here with us though. So, all right, let me go ahead and play you this. This is for you. I'm gonna play my love song for you, Kelly. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Here we go. तुम सांसों जैसे हो ऐसा लगता है.
Like that outfit.
Hey man, that's back when I was in shape. I used to do a couple sit-ups every morning. You know what I'm saying? When I was younger, I tried to look good for the ladies. But life got in the way. Miss Jocelyn say she a Capricorn 18th. Capricorns rule, we to go. I see Capricorns coming out the woodwork up in this piece. All right, Capadonna.
We start the year off every year. I'm just saying, we the alpha.
The beginning of this piece. Ain't nothing wrong with that. All right, so one more thing before we go. We didn't talk a lot about the ladies tonight, and I'm glad to have you and get the ladies' perspective. One more lady that I was glad to see. I definitely got a crush on her ever since Empire. That's Tiana, who plays Meech's girlfriend, or baby mama. I don't like to say baby mama, but mother of his child. And you know, it seemed that they got a nice little dynamic. She ain't mind giving up the goods. But they young. That's probably why they got a kid already. What do you think is going on with this dynamic between Meech and his mother, his child, and what do you think is going to happen as this season go on with them?
Yeah, she pretty much has him figured out at this point. Seems like he's proven himself to be, one of those fathers that just shell out money in no time. And at this point, she just uses him for what she can't do for herself. And she was upset. She had tried to set up a little D appointment and it ain't work out. But yeah, she at this point, she kind of has them, at arm's length. You get to a point with a man, you already know what you can get from him and what, not. So she's at that point where I'm gonna just use you for whatever I need. And I just love the fact that she was like, so what you about to do?
Right.
I
Straight
love that.
to the point.
Yeah. And he was feeling a little hurt. He was a little hurt.
Hey, you just used me for my manhood.
he was trying to cuddle. He wasn't like Marvin. He was trying to cuddle.
Right. Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna be mad at him though. I would have been a cuddle bunny up in that piece too, boys. She definitely was looking good, man. And Marvin gave cuddling a bad name, man. Ain't nothing wrong with a little cuddle here and there. You guys don't be like Marvin, boy. You better cuddle. That's how you make sure you got a space to come back to the next time you want to come around. So can't be no wham bam all the time. But yeah, he definitely didn't get no cuddle time, man. She was like, my mama coming home, you got to dip.
She seems like she's solid, so I don't know what happened with them. I'm curious. I mean, she probably did some young boy dumb stuff. I get it, but she seemed like she's a good one to have on his corner. So he must have really messed up.
Right, that's true. And she young, so we'll see what's up. But I definitely hope we get to see more of her, though. I ain't gonna lie, that's my girl. So we'll see. And also a little fun fact for those who don't know, the last that I know of is that she's dating Emmett from The Chi in real life. They've been together for a while. So unless things have changed, I'm not wanting to keep up with that much stuff like that. But I have known that for at least a couple years they've been, messing around. So I don't know if they still together. I haven't looked into it, but she was with him, and they was a couple. So props to them.
Jacob Lattimore, that's his real name, right?
That's right, Jacob Lattimore. Yep, and her name is Soraya. Soraya. Okay. So yeah, she go by one name up in this piece.
She's gonna have a sign next, like Prince.
Right. You're gonna have to call me Jaraya up in here.
Gang sign.
Right. Jimbo say his birthday October 27th. That's what's up, Jimbo, man. I appreciate it. Thanks for the super chat, big dog. Everybody make sure y'all hit the likes. Let's get the 50 likes. I appreciate the support. Jimbo, I appreciate you coming through with the super chat, man. And let me see, I got a video already ready to roll. Let's go. It's rough in any hood, man, around the world. I had to do what I got to do, man. You got to survive. Brillo say you got to cuddle with him. He ain't letting you go. He going to bear hug it. He definitely going to keep it warm in the winter when it's over with. Hey, thanks, Gina, for all your support. And thanks for help making people welcome. I appreciate it. And she say, that they are still together. So that's what's up. They could be a young little power Hollywood couple. Um, you know, so I wish nothing but the best for them, you know. Um, I'd rather see people do good and be successful than break up and, you know, argue. And so, you know, good for them. My boy Jimbo coming through. You say women still catch feelings for a man that don't cuddle, but it won't last long. You must cuddle with all women all the time and smell good at all times. You definitely got to smell good. A lot of you young boys out there don't got no cologne. You got to get that cologne. And I don't want to hear no, "Kush is my cologne. The Kush is my cologne." Man, shut up. Get some cologne. Smell good, because what you don't know is women remember your smell. And if you got a certain smell, you smell good, they could be somewhere and they smell that, it's going to make them think of you. You
and
know,
you can't skip a step. Use soap
right.
first and then the cologne. No, go straight. Don't collect $20.
Right.
Go to the
right.
cologne.
Yeah, don't take a horse bath. Take a real bath. Don't wash up halfway and throw on a bunch of cologne to hide that musk on yawns.
Funk and Versace don't mix.
Right. Smelling like a Chicago Maxwell Street Polish up in this piece. Don't do that. Even when you do got a Maxwell Street Polish, you don't want to be smelling like it. So you definitely got to take care of yourself, man. And you know, ladies love that. Some ladies will try to keep your jacket or something because, you know, they want to keep your smell around. They be liking you. That's if you're a good guy and you're memorable. So you want them type of things going on. You don't want them throwing your stuff out in the bag trying to get your ass out the house. You want a woman to try to be keeping your stuff around, you know. Anyway, let me go and play this video for my boy Jimbo. Coming through with the knowledge right there. That was some dating tips for y'all. I might have to start doing some dating videos and give y'all some game, man. See what I'm saying? J Almighty in here, man. Miss Crappy say, I love when a man smell good. I know that's right. You definitely do. Kelly Lee and Nelly Mack enjoying that. Lime Jello say, don't get that mustard cologne. That's a no. For real. And don't use Axe body spray. Don't do it. And it's the difference between getting something that's $50 a bottle and something that's $5, $10. It don't last long. It'll be gone. It don't stick with you. And it don't smell as good. It's cheap. And people gonna smell it and know that you cheap.
You gotta invest in your smell.
Damn right. You know, get you a signature smell. You know, every good hero should have one. All right. Anyway, this will probably be the last one of the day. Again, make sure y'all subscribe to Pretty Girl Love Trap Contents channel. It's a great name as well for the channel. Make sure you guys support. She's gonna be part of this family. She part of the Discord and the membership. Make sure you all join, subscribe, and like her videos and check her out. She got good views and some, you know, up and coming content. So, you know, we're gonna support each other up in here. Now, let me get your thoughts on what happened with the Stone Burgers and again Kato. We're gonna finish it out. What's up with Kato? What was she thinking when this dude bust the game with the Stone Burgers, and then she had to go and save Big Mac? She had to say that Big Mac with cheese, boy, he was about to get up and roasted up in there. So what's going on with this girl mind? Does she think she gonna be able to survive this with Lamar? What's up? What's she thinking?
I don't know, but when I saw him pull up, I almost had to get my asthma pump. I was like, how? How? He's the boogeyman of the hood. Like, how? It took me a minute to realize, oh, she told him. But yeah, I was like, you again? Like, he's that gnat, just won't go anywhere, just
right
all it through. But yeah, she's caught up right now. And I was curious to how much she gave Lamar, because in the bathroom, you know, of course, they didn't show what she told him. Because she was trying to be light with the information, but he wasn't going for it. So she gave up all the goods, unfortunately. But I think she had to kind of save what is his name?
Big Mac.
Hook. I think it's Hook. Hoop.
I don't know. I call him Big Mac.
It was Hoop. But she kind of had to save him because she needed somebody that can vouch for her when, you know, it got back to Beach and Terry, because they're already not feeling her. So she needed to have, you know, at least one person on her team. Of course, she recruited another person, be Mickey. But yeah, she kind of had to step up in a sense. So, you know, he vouched for her. So I was upset. But I'm curious of how they're going to find this out. Because I think, you know, Meech and Terry might sniff out the little love affair she got going on with B. Mickey. Because he probably gonna be acting real funny around her. They gonna peep it probably. So I'm curious as to how this is going to happen.
Right. Yeah, I definitely want her to get caught up. I don't want her to get killed, but I do want her to kind of. I'm like on the fence, man, because you know I like her, and I don't want to, you know, this young lady to die. But at the same time, she playing a dangerous game, and that's normally the consequences for it, you know. It ain't no, I give you a second chance. You cost us the stash, the money, you know, the operation. She's already done enough to deserve death, really. So, you know, we'll see what happens. You think that her shooting is going to be enough, or you think that ain't only temporarily?
I don't know. She need to go to North Carolina with Ramel.
You ain't lying. She definitely need to get the hell out of Dodge.
And they mentioned she was from down south, so I'm trying to figure out if they're saying down south, like, you know how people in the same state, they'll say a city that's further in that state south, or is she really like from Mississippi somewhere? So I'm trying to figure out, you know, how far, you know, out of town she's from, because, you know, I don't want her to die either, but I don't see another way out unless she, you know, flee the scene. So
right,
yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I was rooting for her. I was a little hurt.
Yeah, I feel bad that she in this situation. Right.
Shut up.
Right. You know what I'm saying? You gotta get it with your whore. Scully. You got it with that Scully. Yeah. This dude right here, boy, he was trying to chop it up though. So she did say Fat Mac, but you know, we'll see how long it lasts. You talking about in the heart? They damn near got him in the heart. They got him in the white meat, and his shoulder. And so, you know, it was close, but he survived. He over here. He got patched up real quick too. When did he go to the hospital and get a sling that fast? But
for real. Did B. Mickey, you know, he was at the hospital. Did he pick him up? Like, what's going on?
Right. Hey, you hear me too, man. It's the new hangout. And that's one hell of a hospital. Even though they messed up with Terry, he could still see out that eye a little bit, which is amazing enough. So,
do you believe B. Mickey about his mom? Or do you think it's a lie?
That is a good question. I don't believe that he was so busy that he couldn't answer or return the page. Maybe she is having some things going on in the hospital, but that ain't a good enough excuse to not, you know, answer your job, your boss, especially just like what happened with Scrappy. When you ain't around and you ain't able to answer the phone, the next thing you know, we losing money and we getting hit at the stash house. The exact same scenario.
Mm-hmm.
You know, just different excuses.
For real. Like, you don't get sick time PTO. It's the drug game. 24/7. I don't care.
Damn right.
Go outside the room, make that call. It don't take much to respond. Just say, hey, I'm handling some business. I'm cool, but he think he's the third brother, and it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, you're right. He do think he the third brother, and you're right. The dope game is a 24/7 job. People that say, "Man, that took the easy way out." No, they didn't. The dope game, especially the higher up you get, is the harder way out. Really
stressful.
Yeah, very stressful. You got to worry about cops. You got to be worrying about people want your position. You on the job all the time. It's not like you got 9 to 5 hours. Anything can happen. You always got to look over your shoulder. It's fun. You can make money, but it's no off days. It's always something. You got to keep your eye open. You really need both eyes open. Something, Terry might struggle with now, but you better get some security, some bodyguards walk with him. You see, Lamar was walking mob deep. You definitely need to go with just more than little Urkel. So, so we'll see how it go. Jimbo G coming through. You said you need good soap, cologne, and lotion. Jimbo ain't gonna let nobody forget to wash that. You know what I'm saying? Up. That's what's up, though, Jimbo. You ain't never lying. You definitely do.
Can't be Ashy Larry around here.
Right. You damn sure don't want to be Ashy Larry, because you will get busted when it's time to move to the second base and third base. You damn sure gonna strike out pretty soon. You thought you made it, you gonna get caught trying to slide in the home. It ain't gonna work.
And clip your toenails. Don't be slicing people's sheets around here.
You are 1,000% right, man. I ain't trying to just bring this up. I'm glad you did. I wasn't thinking about it, but that is something I learned from another person. My dad had some long toenails, so when I was growing up, I used to say, I'm never gonna let my toes get like that. And so I never had that, and I never wanted a woman to be like my toes was stinking or ugly or scratching them up. And every time somebody see my feet, they be like, you got some good feet. You got some nice feet. I don't have no bunions. You don't want no corns. You don't want no dry, flaky feet, toe jam and Earl. You damn sure don't want no athlete's foot. Take care of your feet, fellas. Women, you don't want your girl feet stinking. You want your girl feet looking nice. Make sure yours is nice too. You know what I mean? Don't hit them up with the funky feet, man. That is embarrassing.
And clean them nails. Make sure them nails clean.
Definitely, because that's definitely a turn off for real. All right, let me play this video right quick for you, bro, and we getting ready to get up out of here. And make sure y'all subscribe to my girl over here. I'm gonna put the link in one more time. I got the link in the description box. And let me play this video right quick.
Quand j'étais personne, plein de petits taffes d'automne, je rêvais d'idole, je me voyais déjà en haut. Quand j'avais personne, qu'une soif d'idées.
I was jamming, boy. I was flowing. I had to break it on out. I was about to show her, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no bad toes up in here. Another thing also, guys, you see I've been rubbing my nose lately because I didn't shave. The hairs is tickling my nose, is bothering me. But I normally I don't see hot guys like James Harden and big beards had that not bothering their nose. But make sure you put some lotion on your beard and have it soft. Because I don't know how many women that say your beard is scratching me or is rough. You may not think about it, but rubbing up against a woman's face or skin, it can feel rough. So lotion your beard up. Y'all don't come in with no dry beard and scratch them up. I know one time somebody tried to crack on me on Lamont's channel, said my beard looked dry. That hurt.
Hurt your wart.
Hurt my wart. In my ward.
Tomorrow you're going to see a new video, Jay grooming tips. So let's be on the lookout for that.
You actually are right. No, but I do actually have some video product reviews for a razor and some other stuff. I just keep forgetting to release it and make it public. But since we talked about it, I'm gonna go and make sure I make it public too. So check it on out. Make sure your stuff is nice and neat, and impress your lady. Be there for your lady. You want your ladies to be nice and looking all good for you. They like something to look at too, you know. So check it on out. Say rough ass beard. Don't nobody want no rough ass beard scratching up their lady parts. That ain't a turn on. So anyway, you say that sugar booger. That's what this for. Ooh, that's good. Ooh. I was watching too much Succession, man. It rubbed off on me. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't support and condone that, but grown people do what they want to do. Anyway, we got 45 likes. Can we get 5 more likes in the next 2 minutes, a minute before we get up out of here? Make sure you all subscribe to Pretty Girl Love Trap content. I'm putting the link in the description box and also in the comment box. Make sure you guys check her out. She got fire reviews for all type of trap content, B.M.F, and more. Check it out. Support. Let's make this family come together. You see what I'm saying? Make something nice. There you go. Be a part of this thing of ours, the La Costa Nostra. We come like this, then we be like one. So definitely come on through. I appreciate you for coming on tonight. Definitely enjoyed talking with you and hearing some of your views. And it was a great time talking up here tonight. So
likewise.
Yeah, definitely. So thanks a lot. I'll see you hopefully again sometime soon. We'll talk about it in Discord and make something happen. I gotta make sure I don't let nobody steal you away from me now. Have to make sure I protect you. No, but she said Miss Jocelyn say, what's trap content? Miss Jocelyn a little old school, so I'm gonna let you explain it. What's trap content?
Well, Proverbs, I'm just joking. The trap, it's pretty much a term for a place where you sell street pharmaceuticals. But pretty much content that deals with anything that's, gangster related. I'm a big fan of The Sopranos, The Wire, Snowfall. So I love gangster-ish, unfortunately. So
ain't nothing wrong with that.
From personal life experience and just from, just entertainment. I wasn't a drug lord or anything, not me personally.
Right.
Not Queen of the South here, but it's just fun entertainment. It's not too deep. It's just, just fun.
Right. Hey, nothing wrong with that, man. It's entertainment. And just because you like that, like some people have said, then that means, make a person, not understand other stuff. Don't mean that. It's just entertainment. Just like somebody may listen to rap music, don't mean you about to start, selling drugs or doing this or that. So, or country. I'm not about to, own a horse. But I definitely enjoy the same content, and it is a lot of fun, and it's interesting. It's good, So I definitely appreciate you coming on through. Miss Sheena say, do you watch The Many Saints of Newark? Did you see that?
I need to. It's on my list. It is on my list, and I most likely will review it. I love The Sopranos, so
yeah, I may watch that again in Discord. We watched it the first night it came out in Discord. I might put it on again because it was kind of late, and I did take a little nod or two. I ain't gonna lie, while we was watching it, I was tired, but but it was pretty good. And I remember Miss Crafty and me was laughing at the end and said a couple things. We was like, why does she do that? And next thing you know, it was something stupid. So anyway, it was interesting. So you know, some people liked it, some people didn't. If you're a real big fan of The Sopranos, you'll probably understand it and see it differently than somebody that didn't really see The Sopranos as much, like myself. At that time when it came out, I wasn't able to watch as much, and so I didn't see every episode, but I liked it, and it was interesting. So you know, we might put it on movie night sometime this week, maybe. We'll see. So anyway, all right, y'all. I appreciate everybody for coming through. Again, thank you for coming through tonight. I enjoy, you know, chatting, chopping it up with you and talk about the show. Everybody, check our link in the description box if you're watching on the replay. And I just put it in again one more time so that you all, whether you're watching on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch, go ahead and subscribe and support my girl right here. And we'll see y'all on the next one. All right. I'll let you say what's up before you go.
Thank you for having me, and I appreciate the opportunity. It's fun.
Yeah, definitely, no problem. And you know, we definitely can do it again another time. Everybody, peace, be safe. You know, definitely wear a mask, and I'll see y'all on the next side. Take care of yourself. Deuces.
Be blessed. Bye.